The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. This is the last stop for the Raptors before returning to Toronto. They're still scrapping for position in the playoffs. They're 15 games back from the #1 seed.
Yeah, and both sides may downplay it, but these rivalry matchups bring about a level of emotion that you generally don't get.
Right, guys play harder, Greg. They play with a bit more passion. This is what we love to see.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Wright is out there with Lowry, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Doris, we're at the end of the season. The playoff seedings are at stake right now. These are important games, but more and more we are seeing teams resting players with minor injuries.
Well, I've asked coaches, would you rather be rested or ready? And the reality is they say rested, because we can get ready in the course of a game. The natural rhythm and competitive instincts of players will take over. And this is where teams start to prioritize health more than ever. And I think you see that across all sports, not just the NBA.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
That one goes in.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Done against Lowry. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka, and Lowry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Trailblazers. Right side, Levine. Allen outside. Pass to Parker. Kicks it out to Allen. Over Leonard. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
LaVine against Wright. Poke loose. Now Parker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Here's Carter. Drains it from 17 feet out.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Wright kicks to Lowry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lowry's got his first points of the game. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Bulls on D after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Kevin, that's great communication between teammates. Nice delivery, and Valanciunas uses that big frame to finish with authority.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Parker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Allen. Shoots over Leonard. Allen's shot is off. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, right with it. Back to Leonard. Ibaka against Parker. Leonard finds Lowry. Fires for 3. Tries again. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, this continues to be a challenging matchup for them. They've only won 1 out of their first 3 games against this team. He said one of the hurdles has to be overcoming the shot blockers inside. He said it's pretty easy to get it sent back in your face if you keep your head down. We have to drive the lane, but with awareness. We need to react to the defense and exploit them when they commit early. Kevin?
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg, because make a mistake and this team will capitalize. They need to keep a tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
Levine inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Lowry from outside. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Allen surveying the D. Parker against Ibaka. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now, you can't deny the amount of talent on this Raptors team, Doris. At times, they can simply overrun opponents.
You know what, Kevin? You do not end up in the top 5 for effective field goal percentage, both offensively and defensively, without talent. But obviously, when the Raptors get going and shots are falling, boy, they can compete with just about anyone.
And Leonard gets it to go.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Now the pass to Parker. Back to Allen. Leonard with the steal. Lowry inside the line. Carter pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low. Out to Parker. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. Kick out to Levine. Over right. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right outside. Ibaka outside. A 3 from Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timeout.
He's got 11. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, Serge Ibaka has been willing to become a modern NBA stretch 4. You have to be able to shoot the 3, and Serge is willing to follow the correct trends of the league. You love the adjustment.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter. Raptors also changing it up. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Green comes in for DeLon Wright, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Allen. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Levine passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Here's VanVleet, trailing by 2. And Doris, with Ibaka, he has changed his offensive approach, but the defense stays the same.
Right, you think early on he was defined by his shot blocking ability, and I still think he can protect the rim. He knows how important an emphatic block can be for team-changing momentum.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
VanVleet kicks to Leonard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, got in the foul trouble.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. They get it back. Ibaka. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
So for Toronto right now, inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Lowry out there with Wright, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Dunn. Out to Carter. Passes to Allen. Out to the right wing. Dunn dishes to Allen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Levine against Lowry. Here's Ibaka, and it falls over the rim and in. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Well, Serge Ibaka added this aspect to the game. Came in as a shot blocker, but worked so hard to become an offensive threat.
Allen finds Levine. Back to Allen. The fader. Again, Chicago.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Down against Lowry. In the corner, right with it. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Well, I think, Kevin, this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Allen passes to Lopez. Kicks to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. In the corner, it's Levine. Lock at 6. From past the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Back to Green. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Allen dishes to Levine. Trying to get open is Lopez. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dunn kicks to Allen. Outside, Levine. Back to Allen. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Here's Valanciunas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago leading by 3. Dunn kicks to Allen. Pass to Carter. Over Valanciunas, and it's Carter missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas, and he converts the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Allen against Green. Dunn right side. Over Lowry. And again, Chicago. No good. Green in the post. He's against Parker. Here's Ibaka. They now take the lead. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the pass to Parker. Carter at the elbow. There's the dish to Allen. Parker kicks to Levine. To the middle. And that one's good. Parker. He has 7. Guys, 7 times. The lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Lowry against Dunn. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Taking a look at some stats for Carter. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 46 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 10 points for Valanciunas.
Well, Kevin, it takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Chicago calls timeout, fresh from a win against Portland.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Levine finds Allen. Carter left side. Over Valanciunas and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Lowry against Parker. Unloads from 9, and Parker with the block. Allen up top. Feeds to Parker. Back to Allen. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. You look at Allen, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard just behind him.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Leonard's checked in.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, and one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about the impact that other older players had on him. Sam Mitchell, when he first arrived in the league, they taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
Parker passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes to Valanciunas. Dishes to Wright. Knocks it loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Just a great nose for the ball. Chris Dunn with the clean pick. Starts the fast break, and they leave no doubt.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Right outside. Done against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Levine kicks to Allen. Back to Levine. Pass to Allen. Done against Lowry. Launches a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check Another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Toronto calls timeout. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
I think one of the things at the top of the list in this timeout discussion has got to be the amount of...
That'll do it for the first half. Pulls out front. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from AI.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Jabari Parker is out there with Allen, and it's Carter in at the center position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. He dishes it to Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunn passes to Parker. Allen against Leonard. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 24 points.
Another solid game from this guy shooting the basketball, just adding to this lead. So hard to defend.
Wright finds Lowry. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Allen. Tops in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and he's also ranked second in assists. Needless to say, an elite playmaker.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number one overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Chicago leading by 11. Parker kicks to Allen. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Second chance shot. Shoot from the right block. And Allen puts it in. He's got 26.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team. You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Here's Valanciunas.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
Bean passes to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Just simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Raptors trail by 15. Wright with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Valanciunas with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka. Nobody near Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
And the shot goes down. And that's 11 points for Zach LaVine.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry from outside sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got 5.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
LaVine kicks to Allen. And it's Parker in the corner. Back to Allen. LaVine dishes to Dunn. Over Lowry. Dunn misses.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Dunn against Lowry. Back to Ibaka. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Green, he's checked in for Wright. And so the timeout by Nick Nurse here. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Lowry. He has 5. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future, understanding nutrition to training to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
Drills it from outside. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. It's an 18-point game. On the wing, Green, guarded by Levine. Here's Leonard. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Lopez against Valanciunas. Dunn passes to Allen. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back. I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Lopez kicks to Dunn. To the wing right side. Parker against Ibaka. Here's Allen. Back to Parker. Bulls moving the ball around. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Raptors. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Leonard finds Ibaka. Shot, high post. That's good on the jump shot. Ibaka's got 6.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Here's Allen. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Green taking his time here. Kicks it to Lowry. Pass to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite.
And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade. Now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen dishes to Levine. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside the arc. He simply got to make that shot.
Down low. Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Bulls leading by 5. Allen right side. Kick out to Levine. It's Allen on the wing. To stop the drought. The shot comes out, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby is outside at 3 with Ibaka down at power forward. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Wright in at the 2 guard. Bean passes to Allen. Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Bulls shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Allen, that's good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Ibaka outside. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. Shot from the inbound. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Markkanen kicks to Allen. Dunn outside. At the elbow, it's Allen. Shot clock at 5. Over Ibaka, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Van Vliet, Dunn covering. Now the pass to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. The Bulls making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Ibaka. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Well, you look at the frame and the physicality of Serge Ibaka. This guy is a hard-nosed player, and he finds a way to power through it.
The Bulls leading by 5. The feed to Carter. Allen dishes to Parker. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And Valanciunas kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Parker.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Listen, multiple time slam dunk contest winner, and does some of his best work right there at the rim. Nice by Levine.
Wright finds Valanciunas. Back to Wright. Passes it to Valanciunas. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Now, efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
The Bulls leading by 5. Carter, the pass to Allen. Leans inside, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lowry against Dunn. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Ibaka. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Anunoby. Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dunn kicks to Allen. Pass to Levine. Back to Allen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And that's 15 points for Zach LaVine. Raptors trail by 8, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more, and he's done.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Poke loose, and stolen by Dunn.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
Parker's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wright finds Lowry. And Wright throws it down.
Well, for all the talk about the accurate shooters in the league, give it up to Kyle Lowry for his precise passing ability.
Chicago calls timeout.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
How about that second gear displayed by Chris Dunn on that drive? Caps it off with a brutal throwdown.
And Wright kicks to Valanciunas. Ibaka right side. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. The pass to Valanciunas. Pulls up on the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
No, he is a bulldog. I mean, scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position, and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
Allen kicks to Levine. Over Wright, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Allen. And now a 10-point Chicago lead. And it's Wright with the ball for the Raptors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's stolen by Ibaka, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The Bulls leading by 10. Dunn kicks to Parker. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Shoots over Leonard. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Here's Valanciunas. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers.
Allen passes to Parker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 11. Now here's Wright. Outside Leonard. He kicks to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
Oh, my goodness. Almost no space to get that jumper off. But Lowry, he doesn't need a ton of space.
Allen outside. Passes it to Levine. Back to Allen. No good that time. Great tee that time from Leonard. Right, left side. Misses from short range.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Leonard against Allen. To the paint. Here's Parker. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Leonard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Down against Wright. Outside Lowry. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I would say Dunn more pure scorer than pure shooter, but he nails the 3.
Here's Wright. Outside Lowry. Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. Allen outside. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Over Wright. Levine can't hit. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Leonard. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the dunk by Parker.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And the Raptors call time here.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Allen finds Levine. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Carter. 19 points for Zach Levine.
Come on now, we're talking about a big-time athlete with Zach Levine. Catches the ball, gets into his rhythm, all in one motion.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Carter with the block. Allen outside, kicks it to Levine. Allen outside. Back to Levine. Puts it up from 12. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Leonard the bounce pass. Lowry from outside. That shot misses. To the inside. Here's Allen. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a